every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 148th day of my challenge, where I feel I haven't done this in so long that... How long has it been? I believe like 3 weeks maybe. I've actually been traveling a lot, but this time was a little bit different than the previous ones because I kind of prepared in advance, edited all the videos and whatnot so that I could actually post while I'm traveling. And even though for you I feel like it's not a big deal because there was another video a day ago, but for me it's been so long that I'm so excited. And as you can see in the background, I'm actually in Lithuania. Well, if you have been with me for enough time to remember that, I'm back in Lithuania. I'm visiting my family and friends, or aka running away from Iranian hotness because it's so hot there that a northern body as mine just cannot endure it. So I always run away to Lithuania during those times, and I will be trying lots and lots of recipes I've skipped before, which makes it so exciting for me. Well, in addition to again going back to trying new recipes. So today I'm going back way back to one of the first recipes I've skipped before, and it's focaccia bread. And I feel like I'm coming back home with a bang because baking bread, in my opinion at least, I'm in this place where baking bread at home, it's like if there's a scale of fanciness, it's like somewhere here. So I feel pretty fancy today, I won't lie. So let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 550 grams of flour, 240 milliliters of warm water, 1 envelope of yeast, 50 grams of extra virgin olive oil, plus a little bit more for drizzling, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 5 grams of fresh rosemary, roughly chopped, 4 cloves of garlic, thinly sliced, 2 tablespoons of water, and 1 tablespoon of kosher salt put into it, and a little bit more kosher salt and black pepper. I'll start by activating the yeast. So I'll take the yeast together with the sugar, add them both to the warm water, then gently stir it in and leave it be for 5 minutes until the yeast starts foaming up. How crowded it got in 5 minutes. It's because I'm so ready to proceed. So as you can see, the yeast has activated, and you can understand that by, well, seeing the foam and by actually smelling it, which I really do. So I'm gonna transfer this mixture into a huge bowl because it's always easier to mix in a big bowl. And I have my flour here, which I'm gonna be adding into the wet mixture 1 cup at a time. This is actually half a cup, so 2 half cups at a time. And Laura uses her amazing, beautiful KitchenAid standing mixer, which unfortunately I don't have, but since of yesterday, we have this handheld mixer with dough attachments. So I'll be using this, and I'm pretty sure I won't be able to fully knead the dough, but at least I will give it a head start. Okay, I think this is the point where I'll start kneading with hands. Wait, I cannot do that just yet because I have my extra virgin olive oil and the water and kosher salt mixture to add in. So first of all, I'm gonna add these once, mix as much as I can, and then I'm gonna knead with hands. Oh my goodness, when something is new, it's so hard. I'm having a hard time with this little guy. It's really cool because it does mix, but it doesn't have a low enough gear, so everything is just flying. I'm giving up. Hands are cook's best tool, so I'm gonna finish with my hands. Oh, I love working with the dough. Just look how smooth it is. It's alive. I just realized that my extra virgin olive oil is actually extra light olive oil. So at this point, I'm thinking if this recipe turns out okay in the end, I will be so happy. So I grabbed my other clean bowl, which I feel it's a little bit too small. I feel I should just go and wash this one, but let's be a little bit lazy, shall we? So I'm gonna lightly grease my bowl with the, well, olive oil apparently, and then I will form this dough into a ball. Think actually pizza dough, the same way. I will form it into a bowl, put it seam side down into the bowl, and then I will brush the top of it as well with the olive oil so that no skin would form. Then I will cover this bowl with some plastic wrap and put someplace warm to rise and double in size, which should take about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Look at this beauty. I just love yeast dough. Doesn't this look beautiful? There's just something about it that, I don't know. I'm just so excited whenever I have a recipe which calls for yeast, because I know something magical will happen. So now I have my baking sheet. You want a rectangular one. I will drizzle it with some olive oil, and I almost said extra virgin. I will dump the dough then onto it, and using my hands, I'm gonna stretch it out to fit the baking sheet so it's kind of the same shape, rectangular. I want the crust to be somewhat like 1 centimeter thickness, but I don't have my ruler nearby, so I'll just have to eyeball it. I believe it's somewhat like this thickness. I don't know. So once I do that, I will cover it with some plastic wrap and put it back to rest for 15 more minutes. Oh my god, look at it, seriously. Oh, so beautiful. There. So now the second round, or is it the third already? I will uncover it, but carefully because I still need the plastic wrap. I'll take my olive oil, use extra virgin if you have. I will drizzle. I will drizzle it nicely with the olive oil. Then I will sprinkle the chopped up rosemary, scatter the sliced garlic all over evenly the top. And then I have here a little bit more of the kosher salt, which is just coarser salt than this regular one, and the black pepper, which I will coarsely ground and season the top as well. Then cover it back with a plastic wrap and let it rest for 20 more minutes. But 10 minutes into that, I will turn on my oven to preheat to 200 degrees because I really want it ready by the time I need it. Look at this beauty. As soon as I took off the plastic wrap, my home started smelling crazy good. So now I will put it into the oven on the very bottom rack for 20 minutes. Doesn't this look amazing? So now I will let it cool down for 10 minutes or so, and then I will slice it up. Laughed when I was cutting into this bread because this ain't no pizza cutter, right? Like, it wasn't cutting, so in the end I was just tearing this piece out of that. But oh, this is so fluffy. This smells so amazing. Like, this garlic and the fluffiness of this bread is just so good, I believe. This is so yummy. I wish you could see it at the same time I'm talking about it, because I remember the downside of this beautiful kitchen. The table is so low that I cannot arrange it in a way that you could see the end like dish as well as me talking at the same time. It's either one or the other, so you choose. So anyways, this kind of reminds a pizza. Not really though. I don't know. A little bit. Super fluffy pizza. But one thing is for sure, I so badly want to take another bite. I love it. So, okay, it does include quite a lot of rounds of letting the dough rest, but if you're already in the kitchen cooking something else, I would suggest trying this out as a side dish. Wouldn't that be like, or just something there on the table, wouldn't it be so impressive if you had someone over, like, oh, you know, I just today baked some bread for you. Like, that sounds so cool. And this is really easy. This, well, just the only thing, waiting part, but other than that, this is nothing. You do really nothing. What, slice up the garlic? So the other thing, okay, the last one, I promise. I love the crunchiness of on the top from the kosher salt. It's something unusual, yet really satisfying. So anyways, I really hope that this was fun and helpful. If you want, go and check, I don't remember on either of those sites the original recipe by Laura, and if you want a written one, as always, in both American and the metric systems written recipe, you can find it in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in a day. Bye!